Hi, I'm Carol Ritchie, and welcome to Cooking with Carol here in the magic capital of the world. I have a great special guest joining me today. Her name is Tamara Sterlini. There she is.
Hello.
We're so happy to have you.
Thanks for having me.
It's so awesome to have you. This is one of your specialties, isn't it?
This is like my most favorite dessert to eat and make because it's super delicious and it's awesome in the summer. I mean, in the summer you don't want like a big, huge, heavy dessert. You don't want to be baking all day because it's hot. Just saying, and then you got the oven on. So this is like my favorite thing. It's a nice, light, refreshing treat, and it's good for dessert or breakfast, just because it's fruit, you know. So.
Oh, because I've heard about this, and I have wanted to try this forever. So, how do we make this wonderful dessert?
So first, we're gonna mix up some pudding, some vanilla pudding. We're gonna put a whole bunch of that.
And I'm going to be your assistant.
Okay. I'm gonna have you mix this if you don't mind.
Oh,
then.
sure.
Dun, da, da, da. All right, stir away, my friend.
Oh, yes.
How
How could it go wrong when you start with pudding?
Exactly. So just mix that up. And what you're gonna do is we're gonna take angel food cake. Now you can use like a pound cake or even like a yellow cake if you can't find one. If you get desperate, I guess you could use Twinkies. We talked about doing that. And just tear off chunks of it. I like to start with a layer of angel food cake in the bottom. And then as soon as we get the pudding ready, I'm gonna put the strawberries in the pudding and mix that up, and then we'll have a layer of strawberries with the pudding. And I've already pre-cut these strawberries. These are going to go on top. I like to usually do a little design. Now you can use any kind of berries in this. I just think strawberries are good. They're in season, and I mix some in the pudding because a lot of people think they're a little on the tart side, and the vanilla just gives it that sweetness and it helps it layer a little bit more effectively. So I think we're good. So we'll stir those in.
You know what I love about this is that I already feel happy making it.
I know. How can you not love this?
I know. I
just never had anyone go, ooh, I don't want that dessert again. Don't make that. It's never been that.
The aromas, the colors, it's so cheerful.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, yes. All right. How's that look?
That looks fabulous.
Okay. So,
do
you want me to put, or
just put we can just
like
put a little layer.
Okay. Sure. Kind of like
there. Yep. Just layer it on up. And I like to use a clear see-through bowl because then you get to see the layers and all the fun colors, you know?
So the trifle bowl is important.
It is important, yes.
Yeah.
And this was just an easy plastic one I think I got from the dollar store. Okay, so then we'll do a little layer of Cool Whip. Also very easy. Just kind of put like a big dollop in the middle, and I just kind of smush it around. I'm a big smusher. I like to smush.
That is a term.
Smushing.
I looked it up once. It is.
Smushing.
Oh, that is so nice.
And then we're going to do another layer of angel food cake that we have pre-torn.
All right. That was fun to do, by the way. I helped with that.
This is good to do because if you're in a bad mood, I highly recommend it because you can get out your aggression by tearing, and then it just makes you happy to make it, I think. You know? So, and look how fun and fluffy that is.
Oh,
so
it is
fun.
beautiful.
All the fluffy. And we're just going to go ahead and put that whole bit of layer in there. I'm just going to do that whole extra layer. And smell that. That's delicious.
I sure can.
Awesome.
Wow.
So then we're going to put the rest of the strawberries and vanilla pudding mix in here, I think.
Okay. And maybe scatter a few blueberries
And
in
then I'm
there.
going to scatter the blueberries in. Yep.
Because you said, we could do just about any, but
any. But I like using strawberries just because they give a nice. Whoops, I'm making a mess here.
That's all right.
Okay, so put that in. And use this. I'm just going to get in here and scoop those down. Dun, dun, dun. So there we go. All right, so we got that. And now I'm going to scatter some blueberries in here.
So pretty. And in the summertime, Michigan blueberries and Midwestern blueberries are just absolutely gorgeous. Everywhere. And fresh corn.
Yes.
You bet.
And then I'm going to save some for the top. I like to do a little design. Okay, so now we're going to take the rest of the Cool Whip. Big, huge bunch in the middle. Actually, I'm just going to get it all out. And you can do as many layers as you want. I just wanted to do this really quick and easy just to demonstrate how you can do it.
This is creamy lusciousness.
It is delicious. It is. Okay. And I mean, really, it's good any time of the day. I mean, how can you not love that?
Ooh la la. And I think covered meals, a covered supper or a potluck meal is really popular here in the Midwest and many other places. And I think, we're not doing a lot of them during this, COVID era.
Right.
But I think it's something you could make and give to a friend, and that would just cheer them up so much. So I think something like this would be the perfect thing that you could make for them.
Absolutely. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Yeah.
Looking pretty
color.
amazing.
Okay, so now I'm gonna put this in the center. And it doesn't have to be like a crazy awesome design. I just like to save a couple strawberries and do something fun. And you can use blackberries or cherries or, you know, whatever you want. I just sprinkle it here on the top.
We eat with our eyes first.
And I look at all the colors. And I like to make this for 4th of July too. And I'll use strawberries and blueberries because red, white, and blue.
Fantastic. And these days, I think the camera eats first.
Exactly, since that's what we're doing.
And this is perfect for that.
Yep, so there we go.
Oh my goodness.
So there we go.
I'm going to grab a spoon and just...
Ta-da!
Oh, the finished dish. And you know...
That is blueberry trifle. And
I must try this.
See, and look at all the fun layers. And I like to make it a day ahead of time because then everything kind of soaks into the angel food cake and it's nice and moist and it's nice and chewy. It's very nice. I like to refrigerate. This should be refrigerated too, by the way. I didn't say that.
So refrigerated to get really blend those flavors. I'm just going to take that sneak peek or sneak taste.
Look at that. A little bit of everything there. Delicious.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh my goodness. Y'all have to make that. And I must brag on Miss Tamara here. She is so multi-talented. Tell them a little bit about what you do.
Okay.
I know, right?
So
you've got to get to know this lady.
So my husband and I own a magic shop in magical Colon, Michigan, the magic capital of the world. We're called Sterlini Magic. And my husband's a magician, and I'm his box jumper / assistant. A box jumper is the girl who gets in the illusions, the one who gets sawed in half. That's me, or cut up into thirds, or whatever, twisted like a pretzel. That's this girl. But before I met him, I worked for Disney World. I was Ariel and Belle, and I do birthday parties as Elsa now. And I think Elsa might be cooking with Carol at some point too, so you'll have to watch for that video.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, but my day gig is I'm a music teacher, so I teach voice and piano via internet now because that's what we're doing these days, online. So there we go.
You diversified your talent, and that's for sure.
It's just crazy. And this is just a side thing that I like to do.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think you need to have a cooking show too. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. What do you think, guys?
No, that's just too much.
Well, we'll look forward to cooking with you again sometime, neighbor. And all of you out there, make this recipe. I'll make sure I have it there for you. Thank you, Tamara.
Super
so
easy.
Yay! It's magic.
So pretty.